Hello everybody, welcome to the Lost Harbor. I'm your host, Nitsify, and your DM, by the way. Welcome to the Rum and Harbor campaign. Well, we have a pirate. Not just a pirate, multiple pirates, actually. I don't know why we went with a singular pirate just then. But welcome. In here, what is going on? Like, I was talking fine right before we started the recording. I just shut down, like, mentally. On, like, an incomprehensible level just now. Welcome to the fire
hit the
campaign.
record button and your brain cells left.
Truth. For those who don't know, this is the pirate campaign where they do really stupid things sometimes, and sometimes really cool things. Like they just liberated an island. Now they're gonna go fight a slime monster in the cave. But we have a few players here. We're not gonna be doing a fun fact today. I want to try and start making it a little bit more of a common thing, so y'all actually have reasons to build onto your characters and give yourself some extra little stuff to add on to them. But today we're not going to do it because we are missing a player because one of our players is on vacation. Also, Happy New Year. First, proper video being recorded in 2025. Crazy, right? Well, actually, okay, well, besides the Sanity, but the first Rum and Harbor, you know what I mean. That being said, we have our player, Isa, who plays Ublex. Yeah, you should check her out on Twitch. Toasted Ghost. She was playing Marvel Rivals today.
Oh my gosh, I was, and I saw Nits there, and I was like, oh my gosh, hi Nits. Yeah. Then I capped the enemy team. Anyways.
Dude, I had it going on. I didn't get to have it. I had it muted because I had to watch you on the side while also being in a D&D session. So I was trying to be get him. I wanted to randomly yell something when you were playing Thor, and I was like, I don't know, what if I say something and it's somehow rude because I don't know the full context because I couldn't hear anything, so I just did typing.
Oh no, you're fine. I don't really get annoyed by stuff easily, so just say whatever you want, man. I'll tell you if I don't like it, but
yeah, that's true.
I doubt you of all people.
Fair enough. Either way, we also have some other people. We have tucked away in the corner, in between two barrels, a few mice, spilled poison. Why do we have poison up there? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ooh, hide the body.
Don't question my bottle of poison or the acid.
My bad. Well, I don't question the acid because there's a guy actively dripping acid from his mouth. But we have Anya Cat who plays Lindri.
Hi.
Yeah. Speaking of people who drip acid, we have a guy that's in the crew that looks like acid, named Loki, played by Acrid.
Aye.
I don't know what that implies, but we'll figure that out another day. That being said, welcome everybody to 2025. For those who don't remember,
Time to die.
Dude, am I right or am I right? Hashtag mood. I'm sorry. Not really. So just a reminder, just in the last episode, in case you forgot, they took over, an island. Well, they didn't take it over. They helped some people on an island, known as Jetsam. Long story. Rabbit die. Rabbit come back to life. Old man die. He doesn't come back to life. Rest in peace, Benjamin. But he kind of is coming back. It's a weird reincarnation thing that Yanessa's doing for the crew. But that'll take a little bit of time because she's got to perfect the vessel and all that. You know the drill. Lastly, y'all arrived at Slime Island where you found out about the Slime Queen prophecy. And you decide to go into a cave to go help out the island people. To go kill the leech that has infected almost their entire island at this point. There's very little things that are not slime at this point. So y'all were delving into it with the help of a little slime named Happy. Dude, I love Happy. Fucking.
Fuck with Happy Heavy.
Glad.
Oh, man. Either way, as you guys begin delving into the cave. Yes, I'm going to change off the Gnome Village music from Bjord the Bard. Go check out the music, by the way. We're gonna tone that down a little bit. It's a little happy right now. But as you guys start delving into this cave, you see, maybe I'd say 3.5 minutes into going down this cave. It is this normally it would be like a very clustered, like tight space that maybe two people can walk in side by side, and that's still the same case, right? You still can have like two people walking side by side without it getting like crunched up or being pushed up on the wall. But normally it's like not just dark, but normally it's like a lot of dark grays and rocks and stuff like that. But a lot of y'all have dark vision, so a lot of you guys can see in the dark. Normally that's what you're seeing you're doing with rock. It's just slime. Like, it's kept the same, like, solidification, like, structure to it. It still looks like a cave, but it's just slime. There's no rock. There's no minerals. You know what I'm saying? But you guys will continue going through it. Despite it being slime, though, because there's so much of it, you can't see through the slime to look in, like, further down or anything like that, because there's just so much of it. So there's nothing really to look through the slime for. You're just seeing more slime through the slime, so. But you guys start going through this thing. You're going down for like a good 3.5 minutes. Loki, you don't have the boots, the slime boots like the other two have. So you're kind of like, everybody's kind of having to match your pace. So that way you aren't left behind. Everybody else
Loki isn't that slow, so.
Yeah, it's lucky. Because I think I said before, but it's like a minus 10, no, it's half your movement speed because it's difficult terrain. So that's like, what's your base actually?
45, so.
Oh yeah, no, dude, you're good. So like, that's like, you're moving at like 25. Yeah, you're moving at 25.
Yeah. That's
yeah, it's not
like,
too bad.
That's why whenever it was like, I need the thing, I was like, I really don't.
Yeah,
I'm really not that slow. Like, I'm barely slower than a normal person.
dude, Mollis would have been fine. Mollis
would have been gone. He would have been already there by the time they were like, we need this slide. Where'd the fucking monk go?
Yep. That man would have been schmoving. But that being said, 3.5 minutes into the cave, you guys are still kind of going through it. You're starting to get to an area where it looks like it's a little bit lighter. Like there's a little bit of light. As you start to approach that area, you can see that there is a man you know very well, and you've seen him a few times. You could swear. In fact, you've seen him in a few different countries at this point. Standing there with a lantern in his hand, smile unchanging. Every time you've seen him, as you see that similar gnome that you've seen time and time and time again. As you see him standing there with a fruit in his hand and a lantern in the other. He'd kind of look between the group of you, still unspeaking as always. And he'll walk up to you, Loki, and he'll hand you a fruit. Something to note of this fruit is that it looks stringy, is the best way to put it. It looks like it's not really an actual fruit, but more of like someone wove it together with string, if that makes sense. It looks woven. It doesn't look like our actual fruit. And then he'd look to Usagi, and with that unchanging smile, walk up to Usagi and place a hand on him, as he and Usagi teleport away. And in Usagi's stead, almost like as if he cloned Usagi, is Bubagi. Who is this? Bubagi. Who is exactly the same looking, except his eyes are fucking massive. Exactly the same as Usagi. But I'm sorry, she, apologies. She has just massive eyes. And she looks to all of you with a smile on her face. Unchanging. And she gives you all a nod.
Who the fuck?
Hey, bye, Usagi. You're gone forever.
I guess.
I
can't wait to...
who this gnome is.
Oh, right. Actually, no, you... Well, let me see. Would you have known him?
No, I don't know.
Remember what he looks like either. I know
So-
he exists. I know I'll see it, recognize
Yeah, yeah.
his image when I see it.
I will grab you the image. I will say, Kirilla has seen him one time. There is one country you have seen him in, which was the Jaiko dynasty. But that's the only time you've encountered him. Same thing for Loki. As for Ublex, I mean, like, he's like almost a regular. You've seen this man since like Hemfine. No, since Solus, sorry. Like, you've seen this dude kind of just everywhere. He has shown up time and time and time again. By the way, I'm going through NPC Visuals to try and find his picture for you guys so I can, like, you know, ding it for you. So you can, like, know what this guy looks like again, in case, since some of you guys are forgetting what he looks like. But, dude, like, he's back. He's back. This is the fourth time y'all seen him.
I remember him as a player.
Yeah.
I know Loki's like, who the fuck? What the fuck? Okay.
Who the hell?
Yeah, but now you have a fruit, and now you have Bubagi at your side.
Oh, so that's exactly what I wanted for Christmas.
Dude, I knew it. Like, you know, you seem so interested in having a Usagi clone named Bubagi. So, yeah, I figured I'd just deliver because Santa, you know, failed to do his job again. God, I gotta fire that guy. I gotta fire that guy, by the way. Like, what's
I'm
his
glad I
deal?
didn't end up
Is
on the
this
naughty
him?
list.
I think so.
I found it. He, hold up.
Oh?
Wait, no, that's forwarding. I'm trying to reply to it. There, that's the one.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just for like people who may not even remember anymore. It's just like gnome with like heavy green coat, a bunch of random weaponry just assorted in every which way, like an obscene amount of weaponry on his back, like a little
I
hat,
have
winter
never
hat.
seen this guy.
Yeah.
You have.
You have. It's just that I think like when you saw him in Jaiko, I showed the token and I mentioned who he was because he was there in the tag game where you took the cloth. And if I remember correctly, Kira was watching that, I think, right? Wasn't
I
Kira
was watching that, but I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah.
She was more focused on, you know, the actual fights.
Yeah. So for you it's more of like you've seen this guy like lightly like in one of like the tag things. Yeah, like that's it. So like same thing with Loki. Like that's kind of a similar deal for him. But yeah, you know, he disappears. He disappears. Like that's it. So what are you gonna do with that fruit, man?
Oh, fuck it. Nom.
Alright. So
You refuse the boots because you just got yelled at by Anissa, and you just eat something from a random person you don't know?
yeah.
It looks harmless.
Yeah, so when you bite into the fruit, you feel your body start to change a lot. It feels like as if your body is starting to become string. As you ate the string fruit, you can use string. I don't really know how else to tell you that. Essentially, your body is made of string to a degree. You're not outright string. Because I'm going to be real, there is one thing that I refuse to do, and it's the cripple a player, and becoming vulnerable to slashing would be crippling in my world. Because slashing is the most common martial way of attacking somebody.
Especially for Loki.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not
Martial.
going to do that to him. But...
What?
But yeah, no, it's like your body feels more string-esque. Like, you still obviously have the normal functions of a normal human being. Like, you still have your skin, your body. Think of, like, Luffy's, like rubber, transformation, where, like, he still has all the needed parts of a human body. It's just that it stretches more like rubber type of thing. Like, it has more of that materialistic feel to it.
Usually, Cujo!
Like,
How does my... Huh?
I didn't catch that one, I'm sorry.
Jojo reference? I said you're
Gojo.
Jolene
Gojo.
Cujo. No, yeah, Jolene.
Jolene. Jolene?
I do not know this reference at all.
God damn, I don't know this one. I'm sorry. I know some of them.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I know Reed would
Exactly.
have...
Referencing is Jolene Cujo's stand in my head. In my head, it makes sense.
Oh, no.
I sent a gif in. I sent a gif in.
Right. It's that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't know their name. Okay, gotcha.
I'm like geeky.
Yeah, no, that's a dude. You and Reed would have been on track with each other on this. 'Cause
I
he
know
also likes the
Reed
show.
would have known if Reed was here. I
Oh.
can still hear him.
Dude, you can hear him from the ether crying.
I'm fucking in the ether.
Rest in peace, Reed. You will be missed.
So
It's like he's still here with us.
Yeah, he's definitely still here. He's playing Bubagi, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm playing it instead for him.
So I must ask, with my sudden shift and readjustment, how's my head injury?
Yeah, so actually that's a fun thing. That would actually speed up the healing process. You only had 1 day left on that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So actually you would get rid of your injury in time. Because essentially it's re-sewing up your body. Yeah.
Thank God!
That's unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
As Loki
Oh,
just
yeah.
sits there like, whoa, woo. What the fuck? Oh, right, this is not a normal fruit. Right, there's.
You good?
Loki,
Hello?
Huh? Hi.
what did you eat?
Fruit.
No, why would you eat random fruit?
Did it taste
I don't know, the
good?
dude gave it to me and I felt a compulsion to eat it.
Like,
I felt a compulsion as if it wasn't really a choice.
Oh, I get that all the
Noted.
time. I get it.
what do you mean?
No,
Get it?
I want to mention
I
he's
mean,
still
yeah,
just
yeah.
slowly eating the fruit. He's just here. He's just eating it. Like he's just eating it like it's an apple. Like it's really just.
Right? I mean, like, it's normal. I mean, like, the slime fruits and the slime tree. I don't know. I just see it, like, there's that compulsion to eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, happy.
The what?
The
It's like
slime
an
fruits and the
poison.
slime tree. Then you feel, like, you see it, you feel the compulsion to eat it, and you eat it. You know?
Where's
It's a
the
slime
slime
tree?
tree?
Oh, there's a lot of slime trees outside, but the one I always feel a weird compulsion to is the one on top of the mountain.
Okay,
I think
You
we
think
need
I
to look
can
at that
do-
tree next.
we're gonna check that out later.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Happy?
Oh, okay.
Little
okay.
tree.
Did I ever tell you I wasn't a slime? Oh, that doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. Oh, hello, air conditioning.
Nom.
Oh,
Happy,
man.
are there any other areas on this island that could be of unique note?
Where there's a weird ritualistic symbol. It looks like it's made of honey. Near the tree. There was also... Okay, well, I don't know what this one's
Okay,
about.
we know what
Something-
that one's for.
So I've seen this one. It's a different tree, but this tree, I don't. It's not part of the thingy thing of the thing. Yeah, it's not part of that. There's this weird tree. It appears sometimes, and then it disappears. It's happened like twice, and then it disappears. But every time it appears, it never appears on the island. Well, no, it appeared on the island one time, and then the other time it appeared in the ocean. From what I could see from afar when I was sitting on the mountain eating at the fruits.
Oh, I disconnected.
There's this. Oh, you disconnected.
yeah, it got dead. It got really
Oh.
quiet. I was like, what?
Dude, the government didn't want you knowing about this tree he's talking about.
Hey,
He's
running
talking
back
about
the
another
last
tree
3
that he found.
seconds.
Okay, so essentially Happy's mentioning, I'm still talking on it right now, but he's essentially mentioned that there's another tree. Besides finding like a honey ritual, because they asked if there's anything else that is of importance that he found that's interesting, unique. There's the honey symbol. It's kind of ritualistic looking. That's near that tree, the slime tree. And then he started mentioning a tree that he's seen only appear twice, but it seems to disappear. One time in the ocean and another time on the island. And he would just kind of go, but it's weird because like it's kind of transparent. And it looks like it's constantly withering. But like the leaves always look like they're alive, but it's like the bark of the tree is withering. The last time I went to go grab somebody to show it to them, and then it was gone.
Interesting.
Uh,
I need to go to that honey ritual one.
Anything else at all?
Well, there's a thing inside the cave. You can eat the houses. I don't know if that'll do something to you. And oh yeah, right. All the creatures, all the animals that were living here aren't animals anymore, right? That's the thing. Yeah, you probably should know that.
Are they slime?
Yeah, like me.
Oh, cool. Do you guys eat them or not?
I mean, like survival of the fittest. Sometimes some of them are peaceful, and we let them be. I mean, like the slime people, we don't need to eat. We do.
Right.
Yeah, we don't need to eat because we don't have organs. But I know sometimes some of the other slime creatures will battle it out, and then one of them will be devoured, and just absorbed into the slime mass. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like I think we have a slime giant somewhere on the island. I don't know exactly where. Oh.
A
slime
slime giant?
What?
Yeah. I mean, it is big. It's like I think 25, 20, no, maybe 30 feet at this point. Like just pure mass.
What
Yeah.
are you saying?
I mean, it started off as a bear, and then it ate the slime fruit. And it kept eating, and then a few days later, it came back as a slime bear, and then it started absorbing the other slimes, and now we got a giant slime giant.
Oh,
Okay, we have to be careful.
It was a bear?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
very glad you informed us of this.
Yeah, did you want to, like, meet it? I don't know if it talks, but...
Is there anything else we should know about?
There's an old hermit in the mountains, and he's kind of funny. There's a weird tiefling I saw. I don't know if he's here anymore, though. He teleported in one day with a shop, and then yeah, I don't know if he's still here, because he keeps moving, like, just in the island into random spots. He's got kind of like a pinkish skin. I don't know if that matters or anything. So he's not slime.
I am so confused.
There's so much
I
to
think I
learn
know
about
who
this
that is.
island.
I think I at least know who that is.
Oh yeah, there's a navy ship. It's slime.
There's a what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that after. Let's deal with the seed thing. Also, what the hell happens if I do this? And you just like you just like string.
Oh yeah. No, you realize very quickly you can just expend string out of your body to a degree. You're kind of like Spider-Man in a weird way.
Meanwhile, Kirla rubbing at her temples like, what the hell are we doing here?
String boots.
Oh, did I tell you about the slime lake? It's made of slime now. There's like weird crystals in there.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, just crystals in the slime lake.
We'll look at that after the seed thing,
Okay.
along with everything else.
Okay. So,
Oh boy.
is there anything else you wanted to know?
Let's deal with this first,
Okay.
and then we'll.
So you don't
deal
want to
with
know
everything
about
else.
the random roaming skeleton paladin that's just been running around?
What?
Huh?
Yeah. So you don't want to know about that? Should I tell you
That-
later?
That.
Thanks for the information, Happy.
Yeah, well. Did I ever tell you about some swordfish that's been going around just randomly? It has like 6 legs. It's like a weird mutant.
Why do I get the feeling after a certain point he's just making up shit, but it's becoming canon? Joke's on us, Happy's a violent reality warper. And he just doesn't know it.
Can you imagine, man?
I'm failing. How do you spell paladin?
Paladin.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, do you want to Do you want to go, or do you want more
Yeah,
information?
let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll tell you about the other stuff later.
There's more.
There's more.
Well, I mean, there's always
concerned.
something.
Almost at the same time.
I'm concerned.
Dude, after a certain point, fuck this island. I'm not that invested. Like that's Loki after a certain point with this fucking island. He's like, these people
Survival.
will be the death of me. I don't care that much.
You just got turned into yarn, man.
Oh man.
Stewing.
I will also remind you guys, if I remember correctly, did ask to bring the 2 big slimes with you from the ship, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So they've just been kind of
Yeah.
trailing behind you guys, essentially.
Yeah, hey, my friend.
Yeah.
Die.
So I'm just gonna...
Guys, Tsunisaki.
Oh yeah. Now you can see the icon for Bubagi.
Oh right, there's a fucking battle map.
Yes, there is. I have a battle map for you guys. I hope you really. I went out my way. I spent like 2 minutes on
Thank you.
Pixlr on like just a random browser like Photoshop and just grabbed some big transparent Google eyes, like white eyes from like Google, and went, all right, no background on this one. All right, just put it onto the picture and cool, Boobagi.
Oh my god,
You're welcome.
oh my,
You're welcome.
I'm
All
waiting for.
I'm loading.
All right. You guys
I'm
are
waiting for the ad to go away.
Yes,
Yeah, no, that's valid. Roll20 does like their ads, which is fair. They gotta stay going somehow. I
Oh
don't blame
my
them.
god, that
That is-
decrepit monster.
Yes. Alright, I guess I could just send you just straight up an NPC visual so you can see the full image. I mean, it's not too much of a difference, but like, introducing Boobagi. Introducing Boobagi, everybody. Introducing Boobagi. Oh, man. Dude, best crossover ever. I'm glad you guys love this NPC. Truly a masterpiece.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Big eyes,
Beautiful.
big tits. What else do you want?
Oh,
else do you
dude, you would realize that they've managed to hide that upper body a bit better than Usagi. They probably figured out a way to hide it a little bit better.
Wow.
Dude, who knows? It's the gnome's magic, or the gnome messed up on his magic. I'm saying that because you can see the image. Like there's a little bit missing there. So the gnome might have just messed up, but that's Boobagi, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
it is different.
Yes. However, the hips are still very much there.
Awesome sauce. You know,
Hell yeah.
I would have been devastated.
Oh yeah, 100%. I get it. Okay. So, you guys begin heading into the cave finally after like 30 minutes.
Okay, bye. I'm gone. Fuck everybody. See y'all later. Have
Yeah.
a good day.
So yeah, you guys can
No.
see. You guys can see essentially just like first stepping in. This is like where the cave's beginning to end, like into like a den area. Where you guys choose to search for this thing is up to you, because there's essentially a few big like rock columns that connect into the ceiling. So these passageways are a little bit on the they're a little bit on the more narrow side. Like 2 people could walk on it side by side in some of these areas. Some areas might be a little bit better suited for like 3 people in the same spot before like you'll start getting crowded. You can see that on the map fairly well.
Yeah.
Any of those bumps where it looks like there is like an edge, those are areas that you'd have to climb up to actually get onto. I think you can see what I'm talking about on the map. But, this is not very cavern-esque, I'll let you know. Like, yes, the image looks like, the map looks like, it's made of rock. This is all slime. You're looking at, like, greens, blues, and purples, and pinks, like, just, like, the whole assortment of slime colors.
Really?
I'm gonna test out string. I go up.
Alright, so you're going up. Boobagi hides in the shadows. Happy stands directly in the middle, uncertain which way to go, because they're indecisive, and they have the intel of Skibbity.
Intel skibbity whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
I legit just thought that green slime was about to eat Happy and just say, "Fuck you."
Can you
No.
imagine? Dude, that's the way they gain sentience. They have to eat Happy. That would be so sad. But yeah, no. So essentially, there was two ways that, for those who can't see, who are just listeners, there's two ways it could go. They could keep going straight or go left. Please don't move your icons anymore.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You can put it right there. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, so you don't move any more than that. Because I will have you guys rolling perception checks for me. But there was so you guys can go and roll those perception checks, by the way. There was a way to go straight ahead, and there was a way to go left. Those were the two options for the players. Loki and Ublex went left. Kirla and Happy went forward. Bubagi is hiding within the shadows, kind of in between the two. And the two slimes kind of they both go different ways. So like one with Kirla and one with Ublex. That's a 24 from Acrid. What about everybody else? Hello.
Kirla's perception sucked.
Bubagi gives you help. Roll advantage.
Ubagi from the shadows.
Oh,
the
a dirty
distance.
20.
Yo! Ublex never does well at perception. Proud of ya. Hell yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
actually, all y'all did well. Damn, okay.
Loki's one major thing that he's really good at, other than gaslighting people, is fucking his ability to see.
Heck yeah. Who's sipping on a straw? That's my gimmick.
Not me.
Dude, Eva, I want to let you know the amount of times in the solo campaigns where I would sit there with a drink, just sipping and driving this man insane.
Did you guys hear that?
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yes.
funny though, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh,
It-
shoot.
Nah, you're good, It's funny. I personally find that funny, so it's fine.
I thought you guys couldn't hear it.
No, we could hear it.
You're good.
Oh,
So
no.
you guys start looking around as you guys start coming into the corner area here. And actually, weirdly enough, one of y'all actually chose the right direction to immediately run into this guy. It wasn't going to be a high perception check. It was one of those things where if you missed him, it was kind of going to be surprising that you missed him, because it's a massive blob. Lindri, as you start looking like left to right, like in between this little narrow area, you see The Sims 4 by Toasted Ghost. Holy crap. You see a certain guy just here. You see this. Hold up, that's not the right side of the icon. There we go.
What the shit?
What is that?
I'm about to send y'all an image. As you round that corner, you look to your left. Loki, you see nothing. You're seeing the normal stuff. But as for like Kira, you turn to your left. Like you looked right first and then left, because that's typically the order that people go. People typically go middle, right, left. That's the common way that people
Yeah,
go
that's
for
how I
decisive.
pictured she was looking.
Yeah. So it's like you look to the right and then you look to the left. It's like, oh god. As you see this, like probably like 15 foot tall, like just slime with these like black, almost like alien like eyes. And I've got an actual picture for it. Here it is. It's being sent now. They're just staring you down, almost like as if it knew you were about to come around the corner.
What is this Cthulhu-esque looking slime monster?
Yeah. This is what happens when one of those slime leeches actually get to fester. You can see these slime-like tentacles kind of like just out of its body. It doesn't have the shell that the past ones that you guys have dealt with has. This has no shell, no hardened shell, but it has these like tentacles that come out from its body, and it's kind of like lifting itself off the ground with. It almost looks like as if the very terrain that it has built itself into allows it to like create tentacles within it, because it looks like the tentacles that go into the ground are almost like going up and out and then back into the ground, kind of like a tree root in a way, if you know what I'm talking about. As you're looking this thing dead in the eyes, and
I need to ask.
Mhm.
Does this thing have tremor sense because of the slime?
Probably.
Yeah.
Fuck.
As you may alert your group as initiative would start. As I actually gotta roll whether or not this thing's stealth allowed it to get an ambush attack on y'all. That is an actual thing I get to do for this. Something I never get to do for the enemy NPCs. So actually gonna see if I actually managed to manage to God damn. I cannot speak today, dude.
Take 3.
Yeah, take 3. Take 3, everybody.
Oh my God.
I get to see if this thing actually managed to pull off an ambush for once. Meaning it's got to beat your perception with its stealth in a weird way. Normally it goes before, but I want you to go ahead and know that you very much see this thing. It's just whether or not it catches you off surprise, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna roll its stealth here.
Meanwhile, Kirla.
Nah.
Hey, guys.
Gonna...
I think I found it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I rolled initiative.
Yep. As we're gonna do it as a group initiative, I think that'll be easier in the long run. Actually, no, just give me y'all stuff. We'll just do normal. We don't have a lot of enemies. It's just one big enemy, so actually won't even bother with group initiatives. We'll just do a normal initiative this time. So
I got an 11.
we got an 11 from Lindri. All right. Let me hold up. Just remember where you're at. I gotta pull you down to second here so I can add you to the turn modify thing. There we go. Okay. So add turn. We're going to boop, boop, boop. And you can see your turn right here, right? You got an 11? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Issa, what'd you get? You got a 17, right?
Yeah, I got a 17.
All right. Thank you very much. Loki, what'd you get?
19.
19. That's why I typed 19. Thank you. Oh, it gave you extra health. It changed your 79 to an 89. Hold on, we can't have that. There we go.
No, that's not what it is.
No, is that okay? Well, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know where that like random typing went. I thought it messed with your HP for some reason. Because it had like your HP bar thing up. Oh, there's this thing. God, I gotta move it. Hold up.
Since my injury went away, my health came back.
Get away, foul creature.
Hey, you're gonna hurt its feelings.
I might try something stupid.
Oh boy, we love stupid. Stupid's actually my middle name, fun fact. We got an 8 from Happy. And then the big slimes, where you guys at, buddy? What do you guys getting here? You guys
What
got
about-
a... Yes? Oh, don't worry, Bubagi's gonna get his, or hers in a second here. Dude, these little guys got bad initiative. Alright, Bubagi, what is your... I'm using his sheet, by the way, for this. He has an 8 to initiative. Okay. Oh, he actually goes first. Bubagi.
What?
With a 27.
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Reed just rolls terrible. He has a super high initiative.
Yeah, no, that's why I always feel bad, because, like, he has a really good, like, modifier. He just doesn't roll well a lot of times, which is... I feel that. At times, that is genuinely the worst, so I get it. So, starting off initiative, you would see Bubagi enter... Well, actually, they were already entering their stealth before then, so I actually just go for that stealth. Alright, so that is a stealth of... Yeah, you see, like, they disappear to the shadows with a 27. And they are going to try and make their way. They know that it's in this corner. They don't know the exact direction of the slime. So they are going to have to, like, kind of guess. Because they can't see, because the rock's in the way. So they're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They cannot reach the slime. They have spells. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, yeah, no, that they literally cannot use that. I understood. As you see, Bubagi, with their bonus action, slash themselves, as they'll take 2d10 fire damage, as they prep a sinful slash.
Oh.
Alright. As you would see, Bubagi go from 45 health to 33 health.
Oh my god.
And you see them save their action. They're still hidden. Next up is Loki.
Okay, so Loki would be alerted that the thing's over there somewhere.
Yeah, you know it's somewhere on the other side of this rock.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have a really stupid idea, but also, like, Loki would be wanting to try out his new string abilities.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering, could I bounce... So I have a string that, in my head, I had Loki standing on a string in between these two pillars.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I was wondering is if I could get enough, like, build up enough, like, momentum effectively and fling myself forward so I could attach a string to the rock and swing around.
Heck yeah.
I'm fully prepared just to use all my movement and just wherever I land, that's just where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'll get further doing this than I will walking.
I'll say yeah, like that's probably something you could do. So essentially you would just like shoot like a portion of string just onto the ceiling and just like swing yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
It's like ceiling / pillar area, the area that you like pinged. You're reaching like the top area of this pillar.
Like this area.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can get to like the edge of the rock pillar and like shoot a string onto it and freaking just Spider-Man slingshot yourself like around to get to the other side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. With the way momentum would work, you would basically like go backwards, and then just make a running start, and then just jump. So you can just put all of your weight in, like, build up momentum, essentially, to begin this swing.
Okay.
You would go swinging, essentially, across this. I'm moving your token for you, because I'm going to show you where you would end up with this. And, I'm going to be real, you would probably be slamming directly into this thing.
Whoops.
Yep. So I guess this is an unarmed to hit.
Can I kick it?
Yeah.
Can I momentum kick it?
Yeah, just roll me an unarmed attack, I guess, to see if it like beats the AC of this thing.
I don't know. That's not what I was going for, but maybe I could stun it for a second, like it's confused or daze it.
At the very least, you might be able to get his attention off the others.
Yeah, that's also the goal. So I'm guessing this is this my movement or is this my action or what is this?
This would have been your movement to do the actual swing. This would probably be, I'll say, it's your bonus action because it's just like, well, I mean, but it's normally monks that do unarmed strikes as a bonus action. But you're literally just using your athletics to throw yourself at them. It's really what it is. So yeah, no bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yay. Well, that should hit. I hope it hits.
What'd you get?
That is a 24.
That will
in my to hit. Yay.
I mean,
kick it.
No, it has a higher AC than Lemius. How dare you?
Yeah, damn. Alright, well then it takes a whopping 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, understood.
Unless there's anything bonus from my fucking swing. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything to roll for unarmed.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have a little bit of velocity going into it, so you'd get, like, a little extra roll to actually be adding on to here. That is something I was going to be bringing up. So, yeah, no, you do an extra 5 onto it as well. Yeah, you just kind of slam yourself into it. You kind of just, like, bounce off in a weird way. It's the thing of, like, you slam your foot into the thing, and you just immediately, like, bounce back, essentially.
Hell yeah.
Do a flip and land.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a flip, that's an acrobatic bit, but, like...
No, I don't want to do a flip. I'm just here.
Alright. If you were a monk, I'd be like, nah, you just do it. Like...
I'm a barbarian fighter who is mostly con-based.
Yeah,
I'm not doing a flip.
Do a flip!
Fuck no.
Proficiency in acrobatics.
It's for desperate times.
Okay.
I want to mention Loki slams into it. He's just like, "Oh, hi there." I did not expect you. I would have mentioned he was like, "It'll be around the corner." Oh God.
I would let you know when you hit it. It shifted its body to look towards you.
Hey.
Meanwhile, you're like, I told you I found it!
Well, yeah, but I didn't know it was right there. Loki would form up a witch's bolt that would float up beside him as he's going to fire a witch's bolt. He's actually going to take his action to cast a spell for once.
Oh my
yeah.
god, who the hell are you?
Well, it's just fucking free damage if it hits. That's a dirty 17. I don't know if that hits.
That barely misses the AC.
I rolled a natural 7. It's fine.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat
I'm sorry
7. I have a high plus with my
that was just
with
on
my
lucky roll.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. If I understand correctly, that would be the rest of your turn then, correct? Because normally a spell takes the full action. Normally speaking here.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so then next up would be the slime aberration. The awakened thing.
What's
As
up, bitch?
it'll look to Loki. And using one of the many tentacles, slime tentacles, off of its body, it raises it into the air and tries to swat you like a fly.
Oh yeah, it does that too.
Yep. Alright, let me know. Does an 18 hit?
I don't actually remember. No, it barely misses.
Alright. So you
Thank-
you'd see this tentacle just coming towards you like full max speed, and you barely move your head out of the way so it doesn't make contact with you. As this thing would then just you see it then just bring up another tentacle and swat at you again.
I want to mention this. I should mention this about Loki. The majority of his AC is his constitution.
That is fair. That is gonna be 24 to hit. I know that one hits. That is gonna be. Let me roll the damage.
Why am I getting fucking cubed? What the
That's
fuck?
not me. I'm not cubing you. Don't worry. All right. As
He's,
you're gonna, as you're
I'm
gonna
just
take,
measuring.
you're gonna take 15 acid damage, and you're gonna be knocked
shit.
back 10 feet. And you may roll me a strength save.
I failed. I rolled a nat 2.
Yeah. So you will fall prone.
I'm not surprised.
As the thing will look towards the rest, and using its bonus action, it will summon a little tentacle that will sprout from the ground, ending its
That's
turn.
my thing.
Yeah, hey, listen, it can't only be your thing, okay?
It's only
can't-
my thing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. This thing's whole thing is just slime tentacles. I don't know what to tell you. You can argue with it on your own time, okay?
He's stealing my mojo. I can't have this.
Bonk. I have put it.
Why is it gotta be there?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, you're right. I'll put it in between the two of them.
Why? That's worse! I shit you not. I was sitting here going, I can move Kirla there. And then you just put the tentacle there. I'm like, what the fuck?
It makes the tentacle form out of the ground in between Happy and Kerala, in front of Kerala, and in between Kerala and the monster.
What the fuck?
Ubux, is now your turn.
Yes.
Can I see it from here, or is this little slime thing obstructing my vision?
Yeah, that big old slime rock is in the way. I hate to tell you, that pillar is in the way. But with you being a slime, you might not need to go around it. You could use your swimming speed to swim through it.
Can I be right here?
You
Can I
do
technically
you wanna,
be right there?
Do you want to be inside the pillar?
Can I just chill? Oh, that's.
The
Oh,
pillar connects
okay,
into the
okay.
ceiling. You see what I'm saying?
So would it be possible I can do this maneuver right here on the side of the pillar?
Yeah, you could go around the pillar on the left side. If that's what you want to do. I was going to say,
Just
technically,
what I
you could
do.
stay inside the pillar if you wanted. You can't suffocate like the others, and you won't die of acid damage, because, it's your own
Oh my
substance.
god! You're a genius.
Thank you,
You're
thank you.
just a
Now
genius.
keep in mind, yes, I am giving you ideas, but it doesn't mean it's always going to be a good idea or a bad idea. I only just give the ideas.
I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna. I think I don't know. I don't know much about this terrain, so I'm not gonna get inside of it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, if push
Yeah.
comes to shove, maybe, but I don't.
You're all Loki.
Slime. It's
Wow.
only slimes.
Yeah. I just want to put the idea out there because it is a thing you could do. But like I as a DM also want to say every time I mention an idea, sometimes it's good that would actually benefit you, sometimes it would not. However, I will never state. I just throw out the possibilities. So in other words, I'm removing the liability if you choose to do so.
Okay, I rolled odd. You're lying to me.
Dang. Okay, got it. So if you roll odd, I'm lying. If you roll even, I'm not. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's how I decide. That's how I let the dice decide. Can't tell.
But see, I'm left-handed, and that's like the odd choice. So is that actually
Yeah,
a
but,
lie,
like-
or?
I'm left-handed too.
Hell
Wait, we're
yeah.
both left-handed.
Yeah, we're both left-handed. Let's freaking go.
Progression.
Alright, I'm gonna cast this thing called
Cast
Eldritch
new.
Blast.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know, crazy. It's gonna be the one that pushes him 10 feet away.
No
Let's see if it's
way.
work-
I'm sorry.
Oh man, does a 15 hit?
No, it
I'm
doesn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Oh, yeah, no. So both of those blasts, do miss. You essentially shoot your two blasts, and one of them just goes like over its head, and the other one it forms its body around the blast.
Fuck this guy in particular. I'm gonna use my bonus action for 2 more.
Alright, you got this. I'm rooting for y'all. That's gonna
Jeez.
miss. That 12 will miss. A 21 will hit though. That'll hit.
Oh.
So you get a roll
I
a
was
little shot
struggling.
damage. So like as like it dodged the second one, it like then just envelops his body around the third blast, but it doesn't have enough time to do it again for the fourth blast, essentially.
I'll blast him 10 feet away. And
Oh.
11 damage.
As it gets kind of like, well, actually, like you're in this angle, so it's kind of getting blasted into the wall.
Kind of be like that, yeah.
Yeah. And they could probably get pushed back a bit on the side of the wall. So lucky enough, you're not pushing it into Bubagi.
Bubagi, be careful.
Bubagi, don't lose your stealth.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Caroline, you are up next.
Okay.
I don't think I can get to it now.
I'm less than thrilled about having to do this. I literally have nothing. Shocking grasp to the tentacle.
Heck yeah! All right.
That's probably not gonna hit.
What is the to hit? What'd you get?
15.
I mean, it's a tentacle, so yeah, that'll hit.
And then 18.
All right. Nat 18. So you're doing 2 hits on this thing, on this like tentacle. Okay. So roll your damage on your first one first, and let's see if that kills it. It is a tentacle. It's probably not gonna have a lot of health. That's why I do say that.
Wow.
So you never know. So let's see.
You're gonna have to say it again.
12.
12? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, that like cut off for me, like kinda. Or I did hear it, and my brain just didn't register. One of the two, but I'm pretty sure it cut off for me. Yeah. So with a 12, yeah, you'll do enough damage to this thing to kill it on the first hit. So you can use that 18 to hit the monster if you're shooting an attack, because that would actually hit. I don't want you to waste a hitting attack roll. So
Can I, like, use that to throw a dagger at it
yeah,
that's infused with the shocking grasp?
yeah, I'll allow that. So yeah, you just kind of keep that shot grasp. You like grab onto this tentacle, just electrifying it, causing it to like basically melt back into the ground, and then just grabbing onto the dagger like on your hip, and then just like essentially hurling it like towards this like little monster thing. So I guess just roll the shocking grasp damage, and I mean, shocking grasp, is it concentration or is it
It's an instantaneous.
instantaneous? I think before when we've done this in the past, we've let it do both weapon damage and
We
the
have.
shocking grasp, right? Yeah. So let's keep that going. Yeah. So yeah, you can roll the 2 damages.
It's just raw fucking lightning, so yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
4 piercing and 9 lightning.
Yeah. All right.
'Cause
Sick.
I don't know how things differ.
No, that's valid. That's valid. So yeah, you chuck this like dagger with just lightning coursing around it into this thing. And you can see the lightning kind of course through it, and then it'll just kind of start to suck in the dagger.
That's gone.
Yeah,
so-
I figured.
Happy. As you see, Happy, look to this thing, and you hear Happy go, "Oh, boy," and then you see 2 fucking beams appear as it's rolling 2 Eldritch Blast hits.
Ah.
As that will be a miss,
Blah.
and that is at 20. So
God.
you see the first blast just not even anywhere near this thing, and then you see the second blast just go directly into the eye of this thing. As that will be doing double damage. Actually, I'm gonna have you do me a thing. Issa, roll me your Eldritch Blast damage. You have a feel almost like as if Happy is imitating everything about you. Issa.
Happy
Good job.
likes you.
Issa.
Isa!
Issa.
Isa died.
Issa.
Ooh, Lex.
She did get disconnected earlier. I wonder if that's happened to her again.
It probably has.
Yeah, okay, well then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna grab her sheet and we're gonna do it the hard way. That's what we are going to do, everybody. It happens. Things happen. Life happens. Alright. We are going to open this up. I gotta go all the way over to the campaign. Find her sheet, and we're gonna roll this way. That is really unlucky. I'm gonna double check in chat. 838. Yeah, let's see. Had she said anything Pirate Talk?
Nope.
No, okay.
Robin?
Oh, okay, you can speak.
Oh,
okay.
there you go.
Yeah, I was asking you if you'd roll a bit of damage off your Eldritch Blast, because, fun fact, Happy hit an Eldritch Blast. They got a nat 20 on it. And for some reason, you feel almost like as if they're mimicking your very being when they're doing their attacks.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
Happy
Oh,
likes
let me
you.
roll.
it's rolling off your damage. 13, and this doubles, so that's 26 force damage from Happy.
Huzzah.
Yeah, and then it'll launch
I
2 more.
disconnected again.
I had a feeling. I was about to literally go into the general chat and just at you, hey, you good? You still here?
yeah.
I had a
We're
feeling.
just sitting there like, Isa!
Yeah. It takes another
There
2
you
shots and
go.
it will miss the other 2.
Oh, that's all good.
But next are the 2 big slimes, which have to figure out a way to get to this thing. Because there are kind of people in the way. Right, also I can get rid of... I'm just going to put this little tentacle way back here, by the way. In case I need to grab that again. So I don't have to keep re-pulling out the token. You're see one of the big green slimes start making its way over. You see it ride over, fucking drive over Happy as it gets over to the slime. The other one that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So one of them doesn't really make it to the thing. It'll probably be another turn or 2 before it can get to this thing.
Probably too.
Yeah, probably 2. But the other big slime does get to this thing in time, and it will actually roll up to hit. Something this thing oh my god, that's another nat 20.
What the fuck?
Where were these rolls in the sanity
What?
campaign? Okay, well, I mean, this thing doesn't even do a lot of damage. It's just a big old slime with, like, base monster stats. So, like, this thing's only gonna do, like, a D8, essentially. And it'll just be doubled in damage. But it's doing acid damage, so it's actually just not... So, essentially, because it's doing acid damage, this thing has acid resistance. It's just doing flat damage. But it's at least not being, you know, resisted, because due to the nat 20, at the very least. So that's gotta be worth something, you know, like that's gotta be worth something. So I'm going to roll, I guess, just a D8 instead, and we'll double it. It gets a +2 onto that D8. So it does 6 acid damage to this thing. That's its turn, but like, hey, you know what? It's contributing to society.
It is at risk of death.
Yeah. Next up is Bubagi. It's Bubagi, waiting in the darkened silence of a green cave. Knows what they must do, as they're going to take their action to slash. And that will hit. Barely. They met the AC. As they get to roll... Okay, wait. Clone, did you use his actual katana, or did you use the honeycomb blade? That's for the katana. Honeycomb blade. Okay, you chose probably the worst, you know, the worst of the two melee weapons, but you know, fair enough, fair enough. So if it does a D4 plus 6, so that is, hold on, D4 plus 6, as it does 2 plus 6, so that is 8 slashing damage, and then it gets its 4d10 of fire damage from the sinful slash that it gets to do. As it does an additional 24 fire damage. And then, with its sneak attack, it does an additional 3d6. And that is an additional 6 damage to the slime. And then it will reuse its bonus action to stealth again, entering back into hiding. And that is a... what is that stealth? That is a 25 as it disappears into the shadows again. Next up is Loki.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright, oh boy. I have had to double check and ask this question. Loki does not have his chains back yet. That's what I'm assuming.
So if I remember
So
correctly, it's being worked on, right? Yeah, because of the blood things.
Yeah.
You asked for that before you
day
guys got
before
to
we
the,
left.
Yeah, the day before we left. I would say, yeah, you probably haven't gotten it back yet. Because she did say it was going to take a few days.
Okay, I was just not wondering because it had been technically
Yeah.
5 days, but fair enough.
That is, did she say specifically 5 days?
No, she just
okay.
said it had been a few days, and I was just noting that it had been 5 days.
Understood. Yeah, she hasn't gotten it to you yet, but also, you know, yeah. It does take time to properly, like, make sure those things are going to work right. If it was just normal chains, it would have been a bit easier for her, but you do have the, like, you know, enhancements from Benjamin that she's not trying to mess up. And she's also working on getting Benjamin's soul into the vessel thing at the same time. So she's kind of working on multiple projects for the crew, while still being a god and dealing with the stuff she has to handle, too. So it's this weird, like, she's doing multiple things for the crew at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not. I just wanted to double check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I have.
You should have other weapons, if I remember right.
Yeah. I just have very few actual damaging options.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely limited in my actual options without my chains. But we'll see how it goes.
Fair
It'll be
enough.
interesting. Alright, because I'm working with a +0 war pick and a war pick of warning.
Ah. Or pick a warning
Yeah.
probably is going to give you a better shot at hitting.
I dual wield.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna get back up.
Alright.
I'll walk on over. I'm here, bitch. I'm here, bitch.
Alright, here we go. What are you doing to this guy? This big old slime.
I have a stupid idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab a stick of dynamite and shove it into its body just before it explodes?
You can try?
Are you giving this slime indigestion?
I'm trying to blow off a chunk of its body. I'm trying to just fucking fuck this thing up with
Yeah.
limited options.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's less of a to hit and more of a dex save on your end, like a sleight of hand, I guess, because you can't just immediately light it and put it in there because the acid is gonna dissolve the dynamite. So you kind of have to like, you're gonna have to like, I guess you have to time that. Is the way my brain's blanking on the word. You're gonna have to time putting that in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be a sleight of hand essentially to see if you can time it properly and get it into the body correctly.
The blob.
The blob.
I might not do that then.
That's fair. I mean, like I think that honestly makes sense if you put something like that into a thing that's made of pure acid. Yeah, the acid would eat away at that, kind of nullifying that to a degree.
Yeah.
It also would have a chance of putting out the fire in the wick. Or on.
If I had better sleight of hand, I'd try, but I don't. So.
No, that's fair enough. I like the idea.
Alright, yeah, I guess I'm just relying on magic, because really my melee weapons won't do jack to this thing.
Understood.
Fuck it. I guess I'm using Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, when in doubt.
That misses. That misses. That hits. Like,
What is that?
and that misses. Fucking god. Okay.
What
I
are
hit
the to hits?
Yeah.
17 and lower.
17 does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 7. I was like, yeah, no, none of those hit.
So what was the one that you said did hit?
Natural 19.
That will hit, yes.
Yeah. And, yeah, I get a D10.
Okay.
That is it.
Oh yeah, because you don't have Agonizing Blast, so you don't get your Charisma modifier onto it.
Nope.
Understood.
Because I can't get that, unfortunately. But it takes 8 damage.
Okay. Alright. As it's going to enter its turn. As using its bonus action, it's going to form 2 more tentacles. As I'm just gonna, okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna try and copy it because it's like, alright, well, now you gotta pull all the way back down the map. Alright, buddy, do you put it near the other one near, between the 2 people again, or do you put it near the slime that's like sniping you from afar? This is near Kirla and Happy. This is near the slime. It puts the other tentacle near the slime, so there's one near Loki and one near the slime. aka Ublex. And then it's going to raise its tentacle up. Doesn't know where Thusagi's at. Let me roll its perception. It does not. It does not know where Boobagi's at.
Doggy, be careful.
As it begins to raise its tentacle and slaps the other slime. This thing doesn't have a high AC. It's just, you know, like it's kind of just there right now. It's definitely getting hit. Lucky thing is this thing is acid resistant because it's a slime, so it's only going to be taking half the damage, which is a good bit.
It might not die instantly.
No, actually, no, this is actually good for it. As it's only going to take 8 damage instead. It could be worse. So it's down to 12 health. It has a natural maximum of 20, it goes down to 12. So it's not bloodied yet. As it'll raise its tentacle again and take a second swing at the same slime. It will miss its other swing at the slime. As like you see like this these 2 monsters battling it out essentially, and you can see on the second tentacle swing, you see this like massive slime that y'all befriended at this point just duck down, like squish its body down like a puddle almost, and then bounce right back up like jello. As it is now, Ublex's turn.
I'm fighting back. I'm going to hit that slime with Eldritch Blast for trying to hit my friend Slime.
Alright.
Fuck the
These aren't gonna
random
be-
tentacle.
Ignoring the random tentacle in front of me.
Who cares about the tentacle? Yeah, go ahead and roll your
Fuck
hits.
about that tentacle. It's probably gonna block and something at nat 20.
You nat 20?
Yeah, it's at nat 20.
Alright. So, yeah, go and roll your damage. On your nat 20 blast. And the tentacle will begin to roll a hit on you. As you kind of get an idea, every time you manage to hit this thing, any tentacle that's near you is then going to swing on you.
Wait, is the damage doubled, right?
Yeah, damage
Or
double.
is it
So
two rolls?
you do
Okay, I did 30.
you do 30 force damage instead of 15
Damn.
essentially. Yeah. As you just blast in this hole into like this like thing, you see it's like try to reform its body.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like it's a good shot. Like you can definitely tell like it stutters a little bit because again it's a nat 20. Like that's gonna stink.
Right.
The tentacle will raise up and try to swing down on you. That is a natural 17 to hit. I believe that does hit Ublex's AC, correct?
That does hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll its damage. Lucky it didn't roll high. It does 5 acid damage.
Okay.
As it will like basically swing downwards on you, hitting you on the head.
I also have an acid resistance.
Oh yeah, then you can have it. We always have upwards, so you'll take 3
That'd be 3?
acid damage. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
And is it the same tentacle that Deep said I have? It'll just reduce my speed by 10?
No, this is its own separate little thing. That is
Oh.
the tentacles of the deep isn't a plasmoid or a slime thing. That is your warlock subclassing. That is warlock specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I was thinking, oh, this is probably one of mine.
Nah,
I
it's
know
kind
what's
of
up with this guy.
it's kind of its own little thing. Yeah. But
Ignoring the tentacle.
but you do feel like if you were holding on concentration spell, you would have had disadvantage to keep that concentration up.
Oh.
So it's almost like as if it's like kind of meant to like discombobulate you a bit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the. I'm not really gonna use any concentration because
Ah.
I'm not gonna use the darkness thing because I know this thing has tremor senses. That would be kind of useless.
What?
What a shame. What?
You don't know that. It's
I
not like
don't
it's-
know that.
It's not like it's built
You
into
sure?
the entire island as knowing you were here since the second you stepped onto the slime.
I think it knows.
No,
I think it knows just a little bit. Just a tad bit.
Nah, you're hallucinating.
Anyways, I'm gonna throw another Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead.
That's another nat 20!
That's another net. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you hit. Yeah. Damn.
Okay, that's 16 damage.
Okay, yeah, it's another 16 damage to this thing. As you see again, like it gets shot with that first one. It's trying to recuperate its body, and then you shoot it again, like just like near that same area. It's just like it's really squirming to try and fix that area that you have like essentially opened up in its body temporarily.
2 more Eldritch Blasts. Let's go.
All right.
Bonus action time.
Heck yeah, bonus action time. Let's go.
Does a 20 hit?
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit.
Yes. Rolling damage. 14.
14. Heck yeah.
I don't. The 13 doesn't hit.
13 will not hit. No.
What's the last one?
Oh man, but as you got those 2 more hits, the tentacle will be taking 2 more hits at you.
Okay.
That's definitely gonna miss. That was a natural 2, and that's a natural 4. So yeah, no, it tries to like swing on you 2 more times where you're taking these shots, and because slime on slime, it like the tentacle slime like hits you and just kind of bounces off of you. Like you just don't feel like anything from it. Like your body just kind of like recoils, like like you jiggle from the hit, but like that's it. Like that's about it.
Dang. Skill issue on the tentacle.
Dude, for real. Couldn't be me, am I right?
Could be those nat 20s that I rolled.
For real. It might be the nat 20s. Next
Back
up,
to back.
back to back. That's actually I have not seen that in a hot minute. Seen someone do that back
Crazy
to back.
work.
Heck yeah. Next
I've
up.
seen that ones back to back.
Yeah, I mean, like, it happens every once in a blue moon. It just doesn't happen often, you know what I mean? Like,
I saw it last session. Sanity.
who got back-to-back nat 20s? I don't remember this.
Nat ones.
Well, nat
So I got
ones
back
is
to
another...
back nat ones.
Now, back-to-back nat 1s, that happens all the time. I mean, nat 20 back-to-back. That never happens, honestly. It rarely does. I think the last time I saw that happen was in early Sanity campaigns, and like besides that, the like Katsu campaign, like
Early Sanity, one of the NPCs rolled 5 nat 20s in a single engagement, and I was so fucking confused.
yeah, in a row. God. All right, so you, Kirla, what you got?
I am going to do kind of a funny.
Mm-hmm.
This is the description for a spell called Mage Armor.
Yes.
Because I cannot do anything without inadvertently hitting allies, I'm going to give the giant fucking slime in front of me, who is blocking the enemy from getting to me, Mage Armor.
Okay. I will
So his
allow it.
AC is now 13 plus Dex.
Heck yeah. So this thing's AC is naturally 13, so you essentially boost it by its dex. So it'll go up to a 14, because this thing doesn't have a high dex. It is a slime, and it is a massive slime.
It is still 1 point.
Yeah, it's still 1 point. That sometimes does make the biggest difference at the end of the day.
I said this previously, I'll say it again. I have seen instances where 1 point makes a massive difference.
Oh yeah, I mean, heck, when we ended the Katsu campaign, in like the final fight, the BBEG fight, the final fight, Katsu had 9 health left, if even. Like, he barely had anything left in that final fight. Like, it was like, alright, if we don't kill him this turn, I am dead. That is the end of this campaign on a bad note.
Going back even further to Acrid's first campaign that he played in, my character healed his for 4 points. He survived with 1.
Yep. Because he
Tackled
fell,
off a cliff.
Yeah, he tackled the dude off a cliff.
He literally jumped off a fucking tower.
It was a series of events, too, that kept that man alive. Because between the healing and also the fact that he had to wrestle the guy in air to see who would fall on top and who would fall underneath. And he managed to be the guy that fell on top. Because he was the one that took the full-blown blunt of the fall damage, he took half. If he took the full force, he would have died.
I was luckily going to take half anyway because I was raging.
Yeah.
I was a barbarian.
Yeah.
But the point still is,
Yeah.
I've seen where 1 point can make the difference between life and death.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Any chance that it can, I'm going to give.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get fucking creative now because why not?
Might as well. Alright, is there anything else you're doing? It's your turn.
I'm actually going to use sorcery points
Okay.
to do Quickened.
Okay.
That is 2 sorcery points.
I.
And just to kind of further help the slime along, I'm giving him shield, which...
That's a reaction.
That's a reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, if he's about to get hit, you can reactionary cast it and it lasts for a turn, and then it goes
Damn
away.
it.
Not even a turn. It raises the AC for that attack, if I remember right.
It raises it for the round.
I
for the
should
round,
have taken
for
a
the
closer
round.
look at that.
Yep. Welcome back,
And I-
Eva.
Can't do anything else. I
That.
need to rework my spells.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Stuff gets finicky. Yeah, when it comes to armor, not armor, the one you literally just mentioned, yeah, it's an instantaneous reaction. Don't really
Okay.
get to use it that much, but when I have used it in the past, it has saved me before. So, it can be useful at the right
Right.
times.
I have two separate reaction spells that would be really fucking useful. One of them is shield. The other one is absolute zero, but it can only happen on a missed melee attack.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
I think that'd be better on me.
As you see, Toasted Ghost is playing The Sims 4. Heck yeah. So as you see, Happy.
Do anything.
I'm not opened up.
You're right. My bad. So you see Happy
Help.
for you
I
good.
can't close it out right now.
You mean you can't close it? What do you mean you can't?
It's not letting me. It's
Have you tried just
My
using Task
God.
Manager and forcibly closing it?
Hold on.
That might work. That might work.
Okay.
So what we're
It's on
gonna
my
do,
desktop and I fucking clicked it.
you see Happy look Lindri up and down, look back at the slime, look back at Lindri, back at the slime, back at Lindri. And then you see Happy form itself into a mini Kerala, because it's only like a foot wide, foot tall, so it's like a mini Kerala. And then it casts...
Fucking trying.
Yeah, and then it casts the freaking mage armor on you.
So you're 16.
Yep. And then he goes, he, she, they go skip it across up to the slime. And using your to hit, it will attempt to do a shocking grasp onto the slime.
Correction, my AC is now 17.
Oh shit.
Nice. You want to roll me a to hit with shocking grasp, by the way.
Okay.
As they plan to imitate your shocking grasp.
Oh,
Oh no.
Where'd you roll?
it's a dirty 10.
So you see this little guy, or like skip up, all happy like, whether or not that's them imitating how they think you walk is debatable, or if they're just really happy. You're not sure. But you see them skip up, lightning and toe on their hand, and try to poke it, and then nothing happens.
God damn it.
As next up, it's the slimes. One slime starts making its way across this rock. 1. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it ends its movement on top of Ublex, kinda. It's like, because it takes up a 2x2. So it like,
This is playing here.
you can see, like, it kind of like, okay, I'm gonna be real. Isa, Ublex. It like, basically almost like a cat, like as if you're a cat and it's bringing a comforter over you. It kind of just like rolls over you, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel like you don't have any weight being put on you, but you feel like it could if it wanted.
I imagine it
Surprise.
just kind of squishing underneath Ublex.
Oh yeah,
So is it-
yeah.
So is it just
Yeah.
shoving the other tentacle? Is it shoving the tentacle back?
Oh yeah, no, it's not just shoving it onto the tentacle. It's literally deciding to get on top of the tentacle to do damage. That is guaranteed. Because the
Oh my
tentacle
goodness.
cannot roll a dex save. It's just happening.
I had to do something. What's it doing with the tentacle?
It's crushing it.
Yeah, with its body
Excuse
weight.
me.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can feel like as if in Jiggle it says to you, you can feel that because of the tremors of it hovering over your body. Like, this thing does not understand the idea of personal space, okay? You can feel like as if it says, first of all, it says 2 things. 1, did you want any help with that? 2, did you need any mass for any different attacks?
Oh shoot. Oh my god.
As it starts
If you-
to... Yeah?
Sorry. Go ahead.
It starts to damage and kind of like squash this tentacle. As it does 5 bludgeoning damage to this thing.
Oh my god.
It's not dead yet, but you can probably guess this tentacle, if it takes another round of that, it might splat out. Like,
Oh yeah.
for those who don't remember, there's been a tentacle in front of Ublex this entire time. But also, what do you say to that second question? Did you want mass from the slime, Isa? Did you
I would love some mass.
All right, because there are the slime mechanics that you do have for like when you absorb water, so that's why it was asking that. So how much slime are you absorbing from this thing? You can tell it probably won't hurt to absorb from this thing because it seems to also be absorbing the slime from the ground it's on. So it's not like you absorbing slime is gonna kill this thing or hurt it.
Oh, okay.
It's almost, it's that weird thing of like it's using the terrain to essentially transfer it to you, essentially.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
Yeah.
Megablex.
Right. That
I need
reminds me.
5 feet of
You need-
slime.
You need 5 feet of slime. All right.
I tell him.
I should mention something, by the way, because I think I haven't updated your water sheet in a hot minute. So you're level 6. So at 14 feet of extra like mass, you gain disadvantage on stealth, but at 16 feet you gain a +1 to your strength. When you have 10 feet, you can use the goo gun mechanic. At 8 feet you have the -1 to dex, at 6 feet, and then a +1 to your charisma at 8. Adding just 5 feet just gives you a +1 to your con. That's all it does. So you just get a +1 to your con. You're not able to use any of the attack mechanics, but hey, that's boosting your con by 1 temporarily.
Well, is it charisma?
So I have it written down on like the draft version that I had written out here, because and it says con. But we can go back to your DM, so let's check your pen and let's double check her, because I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I changed it.
I think you meant for it to be con, but there's a misspelling of charisma at 8 feet. Is it actually supposed to be con?
So let's see. At 4 feet, you gain +1 con. I'm looking at the pen here. +1 con at max, and extra 5-foot limb range when you gain 4 feet of mass. You're grabbing 5 feet, right? 5 feet of extra mass?
I'll be.
Oh, you're cutting off. I'll be what?
I'll be 8 foot.
You'll be 8 feet in total. So you're grabbing 8 feet of stuff. Okay, then so you gain a +1 to your con and your charisma temporarily, and you gain a -1 to your dex temporarily. And you have essentially 10 feet of additional limb range, meaning you could reach this thing from 10 feet away in a melee exchange.
Just like backhands him.
It's essentially it's like your limbs act like width. You have that 10-foot range. Like you could be 10 feet away from this thing and backhand it if you wanted to, but you're magic caster,
awesome.
but it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
But so +1 to con and charisma and a -1 to your dex temporarily.
Okay.
If you added 2 more, you would have access to the goo gun mechanic.
Yeah, but I don't really see it doing as much damage as my Eldritch Blast.
That's also valid. That is also valid. Also, it is acid, if I remember correctly, with its damage. It's acid or force
Yeah.
too. So, yeah.
It's acid and probably disadvantage.
Yep.
Like, or less damage, in a sense.
Understood. Alright, so it'll transfer the, extra slime to you, essentially, as you would grow in height. Or unless you want to be like the white Putin meme, you can just grow in width.
No.
It's up to you. Like, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah.
No, I'm getting taller.
Okay, cool.
Purely go wide. No height. Only width.
I mean, that's the way to block a
like,
door if someone's
bubble.
trying to escape. Like, just absorb a bunch of water and just block up the doorway. That's an option.
No.
That's a good idea.
That's...
Dude, just Ublex going, no. No.
Voice frickin' demons.
Slam.
Goddamn. Alright, so you can absorb that just within their turn. Doesn't even take anything from your turn. That's kind of their action and bonus action, essentially. And that's where the slime ends its turn. As next up is Bubagi, who is going to attempt another sneak attack. And I'm going to roll there to hit. That is a natural 3. Bubagi comes out of the shadows, slashes, and it doesn't seem to really go through the slime. And they rolled poorly for their stealth. Alright, buddy, what'd you get for your stealth? Do you have reliable talent yet? No, you don't. So you just got a dirty 17 with your stealth, as Bubaki tries to disappear into the shadows again, but they're still a little bit more clear this time. Next up is Loki.
Alright, Loki's gonna try and see if he can make... He's sitting here like, alright, I might as well try out these fruits, see what this fruit can actually do. As he's going to attempt to make some strings that are a bit sharper, like on the edges. As he's going to attempt with whatever it takes to put some sharp strings around this summoned tentacle and try to slash it up.
Okay.
As he removes the strings.
Alright. So I guess you can just roll me a... We don't have a proper thing for this. I know eventually I need to make you string mechanic thing so you can have an actual feat for this, all this stuff. We'll just roll like a to hit.
I just was wondering what stat it runs off of.
Probably, because you're adding your proficiency, and then you'll add... I think, weirdly enough, it's a lot of finesse. So probably Dex? But at the same time, you're also you're trying to force the string through it. So you know what, I'll give you an option of Dex or Strength.
Okay, because I was about to say, if this fruit runs off of Dex, I am screwed.
Yeah, that would be bad for you.
Yeah. It'd be extremely bad.
I do try to tailor the fruits so that way they work best off of people's stats. So we'll probably just roll your stuff off of, Dex. Just for your own sanity, so you can actually use the fruit and not be useless. So.
Not Dex. Anything but Dex.
You know what I mean, Strength. Yeah.
Strength or Con? I prefer Con, honestly, but I don't know if I can use Con.
Con, I feel like that's the one thing I'd have to say. I don't know if I could make an exception with Con, because that is your fortitude, essentially. Hello, AC. How are you doing today?
Alright. And that is a 14 to hit.
14 to hit. That will hit the AC of the tentacle, because you're hitting the tentacle, not the main thing. So yeah, that will hit. So
Yay.
And you're essentially just trying to run the strings through this thing.
I'm trying to wrap the strings around it and essentially constrict them around it.
Okay, so you can roll me a D8 of slashing damage. This is like the base string. You'll later on after this fight, you'll be able to unlock some special strings. They'll be able to do some extra stuff. So right now it's just doing a D8. Trust me, later on it'll be more useful. But yeah.
Yeah, because I did just get it. So I'm testing things.
Yep.
That is 11 slashing.
Alright, cool. As you'll do 11 slashing this thing, that will be enough to basically make this thing just kind of slice in half, essentially. And dissipate into the ground.
Grand. I'm now going to then turn and swing on the bitch with my other attack action.
Why did you call it that, man? What did it ever do to you?
Fucking slapped me.
Well, but it was like a love tap, man.
It's a fucking bitch. That's what it is. It's a dirty 19 to hit.
You're gonna hurt the thing's feelings. Yeah, that'll hit.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, but like.
Roll vicious mockery.
Loki hasn't said it out loud, so no vicious mockery.
Loki, quick!
I don't even have that spell. 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yay.
Roll your damage.
I'm rolling. Oh, yay. Total of 12 slashing.
Heck yeah. Alright. And anything else?
Nope. I'm out of things.
Alright. It reaches the slime's turn. As it's going to look around itself.
Technically holding my bonus action here.
And you would see as the walls here, in between these people, I'm just going to grab a little measuring thing so you guys can really grasp what I'm about to say here. Square, yes. You would see this bit of this, I forgot it didn't work like that. The wall, here, if this makes sense, the wall in between the pillar, this area
Yeah.
where the majority of people are at, literally everybody in melee range is at, you would see as they begin closing in on each other, as this thing begins to move the terrain itself.
Wait.
As everybody can roll in within this area, which is Loki, Happy, the Slime, and Bubagi can roll me dex saves, or literally be crushed in between the walls.
And I try to do a thing.
Counts what it is.
Can I use my whip to at least try to get Happy out of the way?
Normally this would be like a hit, but it's a reaction. Do you have... This is going to determine whether or not I say yes or no. Do you have interception or anything like that when it comes to your feats? Or like your fighting
No.
styles or anything? Okay.
If I can't, it's no big deal.
I'm gonna have to say no. I like when players try to do this type of stuff because I want to be able to say yes all the time, but I know sometimes I can't. I think for the sake of it, I don't think it would make sense for you to be able to do this at this current moment. If you're like a fighter and you have like a fighting style like intervention where you can do where like your whole thing is like you can like half certain amount of damage off people like a hit that's on an ally, stuff like that, or you had like Sentinel or something, I'd say probably yes. But for this moment, I'm gonna have to say no. But they will still need to roll those dex saves. So I will begin. Bubagi. Bubagi will not be getting out of the way.
12.
Well, Slime will not be getting out of the way. You got a 12? Okay, you will not be
12.
getting out of the way. Literally nobody got out of the way. Literally no one. That is absurd. Why'd y'all all roll bad for that? Like, none of them rolled above a 10. I want that to be understood.
Join the club.
Yeah.
I joined the club there. I didn't get above a 10 either.
Jeez.
Which is like the majority of my rolls.
Lucky this thing didn't even roll above half the amount of damage of what it could do. Like, this thing did not roll well in damage. As essentially, like, it'll bring the walls in and then slam it into you, into, like, the group. And then it'll bring it back into place. So, it essentially moved the walls in and then immediately sloshed it back into place again. It probably would have held it like that if it could have. But you can get the idea that while it still has some solidified form to the terrain, so it probably can't just keep it like that. So it can probably move it, but it probably can't, make it stay in said structured ways that it wants to. Otherwise, this island might be shaped differently at this point. But everybody that was caught in it will be taking 14 acid damage. It rolled 3d10s. That's why I'm saying it didn't even get above the half mark on damage that it could have done, because it does have a plus to that. It rolled really low on its damage dice. As it will also begin to form more tentacles, because that is kind of part of its gimmick. I did not want to give the tentacles a turn. Get out of here. You share. So let me do this. Paste. There's one in between Happy and Lindri. There is one in between Bubaki and Loki. And there is another one behind Ulex and the giant slime. You can probably get an idea that every time a turn goes by, it's upping its amount that it can summon by 1. If you haven't picked up on that already. That ends its turn. Ublex, it is your turn.
What the hell, man? Why are there more tentacles? I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy. I want him dead.
Okay.
Two Eldritch Blast.
I
It's a 19 hit.
That will hit, yes.
Yes! 8 damage.
Okay.
Second
okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That will miss.
Okay, that will miss. Alright,
Yeah.
and for my bonus action, I'm gonna summon my own tentacle
Oh.
right next to me, right here, so I can
Okay.
block any incoming damage from
Okay.
other tentacles and just slap them.
Okay,
Slap him to the side.
understood. So you summon your tentacle to defend yourself from other tentacles, which is perfect, because the tentacles were going to begin to try and do their slap towards you. One of them is currently prone and can't move because it's being smothered to death, so that one can't do anything. But the other one that's just been summoned will try. So let me... It rolled horribly, and it will miss your AC, because that was a natural 4. So your tentacle just kind of like you see the other one begin to start trying to swing towards you, and you see your tentacle kind of just like wrap itself around the other tentacle and kind of like arm wrestling, kind of slam it onto the ground, and it just goes back to being neutral.
Hell yeah. This is awesome.
Heck yeah! Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
want to risk moving and an opportunity attack for these tentacles. I think they can do it.
That's
So
fair.
I don't want to.
That's fair. This slime is technically protecting you weirdly enough too right now because it's on top of you. So like,
Yeah.
it's weirdly enough they have to beat its AC to hit it before it can get to you. Kirla, what are you doing?
Kirla has discovered a thing.
Okay.
Okay, Kira.
Besides the fact that your character class apparently isn't set up properly.
Yeah, so apparently I can summon lesser demons.
What?
Ah, at 6th level. At 6th level, you can have a lesser demon.
Apparently I can just do that. No, by the way, my dark vision is 120 feet, not 60. But whoever set up the class didn't set it up properly.
Ah, okay.
So, I'm gonna summon a friendly demon
Okay.
who's going to do fighting instead of me.
Okay. Did they give you a stat block, by the way? Or am I just, like, pulling up just a stat block?
I will need to find the spell for it.
Okay. Yeah,
But
please
I'm
do.
using sorcery points to guarantee it doesn't attack myself and my allies.
Okay, yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're just
I-
doing summon lesser demon.
Yes.
I rarely ever
Spell.
have people use that spell. So, like, I, as a person, do not know. That's why I asked
didn't
that.
know I could do this. I was sitting here going, alright, what the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? And I'm looking at my features and traits, and it's like, oh, Eyes of the Abyss. You have the eyes of a demon. You can see at a range of 120 feet.
And the light
That
inside you
isn't
slowly
based
dying.
on light.
Okay, yeah, so does it give you a stat? Because if not, I'm about to pull out a random demon. That
I
will
need
become
to
a reoccurring
find
character.
it. I need to fucking find it. I am
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're good. It's
The
good
way
to
at
know.
least base D&D runs it
I'm pulling it up through D&D Beyond.
is you summon like extremely weak demons, and I mean that in plural.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up through D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's just better to double check just in case,
Wait.
but I don't know if they've changed anything, because they changed, like, we found out today that they changed your ability to have Healing Word as a Paladin. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to have that. You can no longer have that, apparently. So I don't know what else they've changed. They have been changing things, from what I understand. So I don't know if it's changed or not.
Not
D6 Demon Summoning.
spells.
Challenge rating. I find that challenge rating so stupid, by the way. Challenge ratings are...
Yeah.
Can I mention this? In D&D, challenge ratings are garbage. They don't
Challenge
work.
ratings are bullshit.
Yeah,
They're
no,
bullshit.
They are. Because I've seen monsters from base D&D that are like, oh, it's a challenge rating of 2. And I'm like, bitch, that thing will slaughter, like, a party of level 2s. Like, easily.
It does not say what the
Okay.
stat block is. It literally just says roll a d6, and if it's 1 to 2, there's 2 demons. If it's 3 to 4, it's 4 demons. If it's 5 to 6, it's 8 demons.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, because this is garbage with the way they run their stuff, you can roll the d6, see how many demons you're gonna get, but it's definitely gonna be, like, not just, like, base stat block stuff, and I'll just later on just have to make a sheet called, like, careless demons, They would just have a
That's-
collective, like, stat block. Yeah?
You're gonna hate this.
Do they roll 5 to 6? What is it?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so 8 demons. Okay.
So there's 8 demons that are friendly to myself and the party.
Oh my god. It's
Okay. Okay.
like a horde of imps.
Dude, yeah. I'm actively trying to find a picture of imps because weirdly enough, all the stuff I
Oh
have
my
for
God.
like demon characters are like things that would be used for like greater demons and like devils.
Yeah.
Like imps are hard to find, so I'm actually having to like look here for an actual image.
I always counted a lesser demon as something being from like 1 to 4 of the rings, like one of the smaller rings that aren't as bad.
See, I do my stuff a little bit differently when it comes to my 9 health. So my 9 health is like, it's based less off of, oh, you know, like, this is how bad and good you've been. Like, you know, this is your level of, like, where you rank. And it's more of just, this is what theme you fit into when it comes to the sins. So, like, there are, like, one layer is just lust. So, like, that's where you find all the succubi, incubi. There's one where their whole thing is literally just, yeah, no, murder. Like, your whole thing was you were just a murderer. Like, that is where you belong. With the fucking those people, that sort of thing. So crazy
Here,
enough,
this might be
Yeah.
your best bet. I'm
Yeah.
sending it to you in DMs.
that is valid. For now, I'm just gonna say this until we get like later on. I'll probably just get a proper picture if you continue using this
There you
spell.
go.
Let me see.
It's fucking Kremlin.
Yeah. However, that I don't think that's AI, so I'm not gonna use that just in case.
I don't know.
I cannot tell. I'd have to take time to actually look through it. It looks like it's actually drawn, so I'm gonna hold off on that because I'd want to be able to actually provide artist details, and I'd have to DM them, see if it's okay to use it, and you know the whole process. So for now, we're just not going to use an image for them, but you just see 8. You see 8 little
8.
diamonds. I'm going to use an icon, a random icon. You know what? They all look like that aberration, weirdly enough. You know, like they're all here. Okay, so you have 1, they're just gonna spawn randomly. There's 2, there's 3,
Oh,
no,
hi.
I'm not trying to highlight. There's 4,
Oh, hi.
there's 5,
Oh my
there's
God.
6,
Oh my.
there's 7, and there's 8. As you summon 8 imps onto the battlefield. Wait, why is there only 7? I put an 8th one down. Did it not add it? It didn't add it.
No, it
Oh,
You
did.
put
No,
8.
did it? Where's the
It
other
did.
one?
It took
What'd
a
you say?
second.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, yeah. And yeah, you summon like 8 demon and little imps as they come walking out of this tiny little portal.
I hope they could fly.
Oh,
Otherwise
my
they are
God.
fucked.
They're
Fair.
probably about to get sent to God.
Oh god, yeah, I guess they just share initiative with you. So next turn they get to start their initiative. As these little guys, these like 3-foot tall imps look around in confused amazement, like, where the hell am I? What is this place? Alright.
That checks.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That means next up is Happy. As Happy.
Don't
Buddy.
summon demons.
Buddy,
Don't
please
summon
tell me.
demons. Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Summon
That's
demons,
Lindri.
please
That's
summon
Lindri.
demons, please summon demons.
As you'll see him look between the 3 of you guys. And you see him put his hands into the terrain and absorb the slime. As they reach the size of actual Lindri, mocking their exact body, an exact look, in height and everything. And then you see him raise his hands up to the heavens and begin to summon imps.
God damn it.
No.
Yes.
As we get, hold on, just gonna move these guys over here real quick.
And
Hold on.
from the looks of
Hold on.
it, I have
As-
done a reverse image search. There is no one person that owns this image. It is just a random image that has been created.
Alright,
Man.
understood. As this little guy summons 8 more imps.
Nuts.
Uh-huh.
Nuts.
I apologize for nothing. This is fantastic.
I want to mention Loki was looking around like, am I about to get fucking ganked? What the hell?
Dude,
I'm friendly?
they're like, you have a swarm of 16 imps flying around y'all. As she then looks back to Lindri.
Dude.
And with I want to mention, it's like a ditto situation though, because the one thing that never changes is the face. So they've got this colon 3 face. Looks over to Lindri and puts a thumbs up. And that's their turn.
Kirla, thumbs up back.
Oh god.
Loki sits there with this look of, what the fuck?
Yep. As it's now the slime's turn. The one near Ublex continues to crush the tentacle, killing it. That's that turn. Oh, that's its bonus action. It then rolls over onto the other tentacle. It begins to crush that one.
This is amazing.
At least I know I won't get surrounded by tentacles. Period? Question mark?
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so much.
Dude.
Dude, this thing is about to get the most value out of an AoE attack it has ever seen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is amazing.
So you see the one near Ublex kind of rolling on top of the tentacles, killing the one it was already on, and then immediately sliding onto the other one, bringing it to bloodied, just kind of squashing it with just pure weight. And then you see the other one, you see this slime monster looking around what the fuck? What the fuck? And then it looks back over at the slime and it gets bitch slapped. As it takes. God, max damage. But it's halved because acid. As it takes freaking 4 acid damage.
So, the big beastie that we're fighting is what in the fresh
Also, starting at level 7, I can get greater demons.
No way.
That early? I'm not gonna tell you no. That's what your class says. We're gonna roll with it, but god damn.
It costs a lot of sorcery points,
It
though.
does. If you want them
Yeah.
to guaranteedly be friendly, it
Yeah.
costs a lot of sorcery points.
That is fair.
But
That is fair.
this is amazing.
Dude.
Please don't spam this. Just use the 16. I feel like this is a Ditto exclusive event.
This-
We never
Yeah.
recreate this.
Oh yeah.
Bit ridiculous and over the top.
Yeah, even for the slime, it's I know I was doing a lot, but damn, you could fuck, I can just leave. This is ridiculous.
You just had to ask.
You just had to ask. God.
I'm not sorry about this. I literally just found that shit on my sheet and I'm just wait a fucking minute.
God, alright.
I need to bring this up.
God. As it reaches into Bubagi's turn. As Bubagi
Is stunned. That is the end of her turn.
Bubagi will look in between everything. And you see her look to Loki, look to Happy, look to Lindri, try to look at Ublex, but they're currently covered in slime. And then just kind of give a little peace out sign as they fade out of existence. You can realize the clone probably had a timer.
Aww.
As it is now Loki's turn.
Convenient. Alright. Loki is gonna fucking swing on the little tentacle that's in his way.
Ah, yes. The true inconvenience.
Good.
Yes. I missed. Nat 2.
Ah.
Nat 18. I probably won't kill it, but here's hoping.
Alright. That'll
9
hit.
damage.
It's down to 1. You know what? No, it's not down to 1 HP. So as you do it, and like it's about to die, you see one of the imps fly over. And say something obscenely. Do you know Infernal?
I know Goblin.
Close enough. So.
I know Infernal close enough.
Nah. Yeah, you know Infernal. Okay, so Lindri, like for like Loki, all you see this thing cuss, like saying something, like at this like tentacle, and then you see it just fall over into the ground. Lindri, will you hear this imp say? It's things I cannot say on this podcast. Just know that it is obscenely horrible. Like, we're talking, like, if you said this in the public, like, in the public eye, on television, you would be banned from the media they would not allow you to ever be on TV again. Like, they put you on the blacklist. Like, no, we don't do interviews with them. No. Not that. No way. Okay, like...
So Kira's reaction would just be one of shock and just, what's your tongue?
you see the imp look at you and you...
Will you not use that kind of language?
Oh my god. Loki's sitting here like...
from hell.
I mean, they definitely do. I don't even know what you said. Alright, look, he's gonna
You may
take
be
his
from
own.
hell, but that is not something that we use.
Alright, Nat 4.
Nat
Nat
4,
2.
yeah.
Alright, no, I don't hit. That's it.
You're just like, you're struggling to hit. You're taking your swings, but it just feels like your swings just aren't actually clawing into this thing.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm gonna
You're
try.
distracted by the imps.
I've got 2 bonus actions because I didn't use my last turn bonus action.
This is true.
Fuck it. I'm gonna summon a ball of boiling blood. I'm lighting this. I'm just summoning an orb above it and just dropping it down. Like, God fucking something, please.
Fair enough. So roll your to hit.
That one.
Oh my god!
Okay.
I think you need to not use the glow-in-the-dark dice. You have an entirely other set of dice.
I don't
Dude.
want to use a new set of dice. I just
Dude.
can't roll today.
So as you begin to form this ball of like blood, like you're prepping to do it. You're like, all right, I'm gonna drop it on this thing. It's gonna be great. But like you're throwing your hand, you're like, man, where is this ball? Why is it not forming? Like you're looking at it like above its head. It's just not forming. And when you're like, God, I guess I just didn't do it right. So like you stop your hand signal that you normally do. Like you normally just swirl your finger like in a circle. And you're like, all right, I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna retry again. And like as you stop your hand motion.
I get hit.
Yeah, as it falls on your head.
Alright, this is about to fucking hurt.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm assuming I take my own damage.
Yeah, and it'll be double because it's in that one.
Great, so it has a +6 because of my con.
Which means
This is going to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Cool. 34 fire damage from myself.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, round 2, because I have, like, no other options.
You got this, man.
Brand new die, here we go. Not 16!
You know, I
Alright,
think
finally.
it's because the glow in the dark kind of goes hand in hand with slime, so maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was a biased dice.
I got him a brand new set of dice. Literally, one of his Christmas presents was a dragon egg that had a 3D printed fidget dragon and a set of dice to go with it.
Oh, heck yeah.
That set of dice is sitting in the dragon egg, untouched.
Heck yeah.
I just got it in my defense.
Fair enough.
There we go. I rolled the damage. 24 fire damage to the thing.
Heck yeah, I'll let you guys know, because I know it's kind of hard to gauge it on these, like, slime things, but this thing isn't looking good. Like, y'all have been wailing on it for a good while now. So, like...
Ooblex has been wailing on it.
All of y'all have, honestly. Like, it's been slapped. It's been, like... It's been, like, Eldritch blasted multiple times from 2 different people. Like, multiple nat 20s from different NPCs. It has been, like... It's had a knife thrown into it. And it's been hit with, like, 1 or 2 attacks from Loki as well. Like, it has gotten an assortment. And also the sneak attacks from Bubagi. So, it has gotten a mixture of, like, hits on it. But as it enters its turn, I'm going to roll for it if it's going to go left or right. You heard me. This does make sense because it is going to be rolling with advantage for... Yeah, that makes sense. It's going to go left. Which I know you're like, that's impossible. There's all those NPCs. Do you think it cares? Its main target is near its rock. And it wants near its target. As it's gonna start attempting to plow through the crowd of imps and Loki.
Of course it's
gunning.
me!
Yeah, the reason why is because it's gunning for Ooblex.
Oh, hey.
I try and stop it. I don't.
So I was gonna say dex save, but if you want to try and stop it, you can roll me athletics at yeah, you can roll me an athletics. Like you're
If
trying,
it makes
the DC
if it makes more sense,
yeah.
if it makes more sense, basically what Loki would do is, as this thing is, he would use strings from like one arm and then wrap strings around the thing, if that helps.
Yeah.
Like justify it.
Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say, if you try using your hand, like you're like trying to fight against like a unsolid object, which is kind of rough.
Strings all over the place. Fuck it. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You can quickly just like make like a spider web essentially. It's a very messy one. It's not like it could probably be a lot better if you had time to actually properly prep an ambush version of this.
Or if I had any idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. Right now you're just winging it. It'll still be an athletics check because you're kind of holding onto these strings, essentially trying to like hold it back.
Okay.
Yeah. These strings are definitely in front of you. Keep that in mind. Because you're choosing to do this instead of a dex save, so you're kind of just standing there trying to keep it from getting. So I guess roll me an athletics check. I'll see how well you do. It's gonna roll a competing one.
I'm getting run over.
What'd you get?
I rolled a nat 3. I got a dirty 10.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Alright, so the imps, y'all are rolling as a collective. I am not rolling for 8 different imps for dex saves. Okay. So you see as this thing begins trying to you see it begin starting to move towards Ooblex's side, like towards Loki. And you see Loki just pull up this web of strings as he kind of just like tightens his grip on it with like a bundle of both in each hand and kind of like tightening it essentially. And you see this thing begin to push against it. At first you can see that it's actually like having some resistance, and then you just see the strings snap as this thing begins plowing through this group. As it begins just plowing through, basically anything in its path need to roll a dex save. In this case, it was a strength save for a different reason, and anyone that got hit on it would be knocked prone, so you will be going prone, and you will be taking 2d12 acid damage. Why did that roll like that? Stop it. You're going to dice jail. Okay.
Oh no.
That is 22 acid damage.
Sounds about right.
Oh no.
One of the rolls was like the max. It rolled a 12 on one of them, just so you understand. Yeah. And then it also goes for the, let's see, how many imps was that in the way? That was 3, 5. 5 of the imps were in the way, as those imps are all going to go prone, and they take the same damage too. The imps, I'm gonna say they had like 30 health, so they're standing, but like, you know, they're like kind of hurting a bit, a lot. Like they're standing there, they're a little bit crippled. They're trying. As that's its bonus action, it's going to use its action to attempt to get the green slime off of what it's actually aiming for. As you see it attach its tentacles onto the green slime that's been protecting you, Ublex, it is going to attempt to absorb the slime.
No!
It's just going to roll contested athletics. So you see this thing begin to drain this slime, as it's going to take force damage, essentially, as its literal life is being taken from it, essentially.
Fucked up and cruel.
How much HP does this thing have? 20.
20.
Oh, crap.
Sorghum?
Yeah, no, it did above the HP. As you see this thing, you know, you're kind of like looking through this greenish filter, like you can kind of see through the thing that you've been like fighting with this entire time, and you see as like you feel it's almost like the contact that you had, like off this thing, begin to like shrink almost, if that makes sense. Like it becomes looser, and you can feel lightly from like, you know, like the whole like, you know, jiggle speech, that it seems to be panicking, but you can't quite make it out because you can't look at it to see what it's saying. And so you've been basing off what it's been saying through how it feels when it's moving, because it's been covering over you. But since it's loose now, you can't really make out the words, but it seems to be panicking from what you can tell. And before you know it, within seconds, this thing is just gone. As you see this thing shrink in size pretty rapidly before it is just gone.
Oh.
As you have lost one of your slimes.
No.
That is the end of this thing's turn. It is now your turn,
What the
Lex.
fuck?
So sick and twisted.
This is fucked up. Okay. So if I do a point blank Eldritch Blast, is that with disadvantage?
Normally that would be the case, but I'm gonna be honest. When I use magic, unless there's like something that's very specific, like I'll do it with bows and like firearms because I think that makes more of a sense. Unless it's something like a shotgun, magic, there's no reason for that. Like you're casting literal magic, so just roll normal. I never understood that personally, so yeah, you can just roll normal to hits.
Okay, sweet.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll Eldritch Blast, the one that pushes them away.
All right.
22 hit.
Yeah, 22 will hit.
He will go 10 feet away.
All right.
9 damage.
All right, 9 damage as you push it into the two imps. Dex save.
Oh my god.
That imp burns to a crisp. That imp rolled nat 1 as both of them get absorbed into the slime because they didn't move out of the way in time. And you see their bodies. Now, granted, imps do come back because, you know, they're from hell. It's not like their soul's being destroyed, so they will reform in hell. But you see their bodies essentially be, like, absorbed in the acid. And you see their skin almost get eaten away immediately. As there's now just, like, imp, like, bones and skulls just floating inside this thing's body.
Damn.
You bastard!
Yeah.
I hate this thing.
This thing looks pretty bad at this point, though, after that, by the way.
Oh, for real? Okay, after that Eldritch Blast, I'm not pushing him 10 feet away.
Okay.
Please don't. I have 10
normal.
Hit points.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing. I know. That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
Alright, yeah. Let's see how much damage you do. You did 7.
Add a +1. I keep forgetting to add a +1 to the damage because I have a charisma. One more charisma.
Yeah. So you're doing 16. You do 16 force damage.
Yes.
And that means that other one that where you did 9 would have been 10.
Yeah,
So I'll
totally
keep that in
forgot.
mind. I'll keep that in mind. You're good. It happens. At least you caught it before the end of your turn. That's what matters. Okay, cool.
Real.
This thing's not looking good. Like it looks like it's like another good hit or two might just do it.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm bonus action, 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
Another 20?
Yeah. Okay. How do you want to end this thing? Like yeah. Here, I'm just gonna let you.
I'm gonna kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 24.
Yeah. No. You kill him. You kill him. So I'm gonna be real. You let me know how you want this Eldritch Blast to strike this guy, but I'm gonna let you know right now. The imps, they won't just be here for nothing. They will have their own little special mechanic and all this. Just,
Oh shit.
how do you want to kill this thing?
After seeing my slime friend fucking die in front of me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get reasonably pissed.
Yeah. That's that.
And just hurl those Eldritch Blasts with a bit more than usual, you know, like, what's the word for it? Anyways, I'm just more fucking pissed. Yeah, we're erratic.
Wrath?
Yeah. Like
We're
sporadic.
I
Yeah.
guess. Wrath, yeah.
Yeah, very like like in a wrathful tone, like you're seeing blood red at that point, type of thing.
Right.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, so you just let this rage just take over you as you just start hurling these like beams just left and right. And Loki, as for you, you see 1 imp, 2 imp, 3 imp, 4 imp, 5 imp, 6 imp. They all come around you, pick you up, and begin to fly towards the thing. And you just hear them in unison go, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
What?
Kill. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the other imps will surround you, Lindri. And they will pick you up, and they will begin the same chant. Granted, this thing's dead before, you can actually do anything because of the freaking sporadic beams. But, you gotta have a little chant with the imps.
That's fun.
As we're laying off, combat is over. Y'all were honestly doing genuinely really well. Its main gimmick, in case you may have picked up, was its whole tentacle thing. You hit it, and then the tentacles hit back. It does like the little it had multi-tack of 2, and its bonus action to some of the tentacles. So it was a thing where like if you let it drag on for too long, it could have gotten way worse. But y'all did pretty well. Like, yeah, a lot of attacks did miss, sadly enough, just because rolling was bad tonight. But the attacks that did hit typically did good amount of damage. So that was kind of the saving graces. Also, there was a lot of nat 20s.
Oh, so not 20s from me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I think I had like 4 nat 20s that fight.
It was a lot of nat 20s. Like, you were rolling like crazy.
I was pissed. I'm
Yeah.
going to slunk you dead.
Yeah, as you like batter this thing, and like the other 2 get flown over by the imps. By the way, you heal up for 28. By the way, Loki. It feels like as if one of the 6 imps carrying you might have been a priest at one point, so they might have used cure wounds. Yeah. You would see they'd get a little peace sign. They dip out after that. But yeah, this thing basically just crumbles to the floor. Like, it's that thing of, like, the island isn't probably gonna change back, because it's kind of already been affected, essentially. But, at the very least, the infection's not gonna spread. Like, the island, because there's still parts of the island that isn't slime. So, at the very least, like, the town where you guys saw, where it's like, it was kind of slime-ish, but it wasn't fully transformed yet. Like, that area, at the very least, is not gonna be fully changed. So y'all did stop it before it became a fully changed slime island. And you do manage to kill this thing. Ooh. Your slime is dead. As the other green slime will kind of make its way around. Excuse me. Excuse me.
under the
Same.
imps.
Yep.
That all faded.
Like as it is around like the time when the imps are beginning, to like peace out. It will go up to where its friend died and where also the boss died. And the only things that were left were the eyes. You'd see it begin to absorb the eyes. So,
That checks.
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably just a go fuck yourself type of just like a little thing. The thing does have some sentience. Like it's still mainly a monster, but it still has some sentiency. So it would
Our
do that.
slime friend, no.
I figured that happened if they came into this. I'm surprised this one survived. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like the 20 health was a bit risky, but I was like, they're slimes. I
Yeah.
mean, they're just.
It is what it is.
And then as it goes on, the easier they'll die
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
campaign. Unfortunately,
That is the sad truth about it.
because they do have only 20 health. These little guys. I think at the end of this island, I'm just gonna leave that slime at this island.
If that's what you want to do, that is completely fair.
I don't want to keep it with us because I don't want it to die.
That's valid. That is valid.
But are both slimes?
I know.
I mean, they're gonna get shot, and reduced to atoms.
But he
Yeah.
might have a happy life here on this little island.
You
Yeah.
never know.
He gets the entire cave to himself.
Yeah.
Entire cave.
Dude, this is his
That'd be
crib
awesome.
now. This is his crib. You come back like a year later. This place is like decked out. He's got like a whole factory here. He's running like a successful business. Like,
True.
man's
If I
become
was
like a
successful
tycoon.
slime business. Tycoon.
Do the whole tycoon, yeah.
Slime
Real
coon.
shit.
Slime coon. Dude, he
Now
has
this
like,
is epic.
he has like a slime mascot, dude. He's selling like slime like merchandise. He's got like a baseball team, like called like the Slimets or something like that. I don't know. Moving
Happy
on.
is his PR person.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely. They might be the mascot. Like, dude, can you imagine like going around a year later, like you knew about this slime, and you just see people wearing pink hats with the face on there, the derpy face, like, oh god, no, they're
Lag
so
Nation.
Oh god. Well, I mean, y'all are done with that. I don't know where y'all want to go from here, but
To that honey ritual.
to the what?
That, honey
with the
ritual.
honey ritual
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So,
I wonder
yeah.
what that is. Might be
Yeah.
my patron, might be not. We'll
That
have to
was
find out.
Heck yeah. So, y'all will continue to, like, I guess y'all would just head out the cave, and you guys will start making your way up the mountain. As you guys begin following Happy to the slime tree where the honey ritual's at.
Fuck yeah, I got
And-
some honey on me.
I'm gonna be real. Cause there's so much that's gonna come from this. This is also where we're gonna end off for the day.
Whoa.
I know, crazy. We just got combat done.
Whoa.
I know. There will be a lot. There will be a lot that can come from this because y'all still have stuff y'all want to do here, from my understanding. Plus,
Mhm.
it allows Reed to be here for the next session when y'all eventually get to go to the new island. So I don't have to re-describe it because that's actually an intricate island, and I don't want to re-describe every nook and cranny detail about that island. So that's where we're gonna end off today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter session, but we might be condensing it down to like shorter lengths just for a bit for the next like few months for certain reasons. But thank you guys for watching this episode. You can find the Rum and Harbor campaign up on the Lost Harbor Tavern up on YouTube and on Spotify, where you can find the Rum and Harbor campaign, like the Hidden Garden campaign, Katsu campaign, YouTube shorts, one-shots, you name it. And you go over to the Lost Shipyard up on YouTube, which is our second channel, or you can find the rest of that stuff on there, also on Spotify, same area. You can find our other campaigns, like the Amnesia campaign, Dude campaign, Sanity campaign, and we thank you guys for stopping on by. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!
Bye.